Greetings, and welcome to episode 2, or part 2. I haven't really decided yet if this is going to be an ongoing series, but welcome to how to use Magick to spell boosting. Okay, now if you've been following my stones, you know exactly where this is going. But if you remember in 1, I said that I used stones to increase my magical casting. Now these particular stones right here, Merlinite, Lapis Lazuli, Amethyst, and Labradorite, are all supposed to help your psychic abilities and connect you with the higher planes of the spirit realm and all that. I figured I'd go over the ones that I use. We'll start with Lapis Lazuli. Now this is just a brief rundown. I will be going over Lazuli, Merlinite, and Labradorite. I've already done Amethyst. So if you want to see that, head on over to my channel, check out my playlist, My Stones, and you can get caught up there. Or if you're new to this channel, or you're familiar with this channel and just behind, just head on over to my channel, check out my videos, playlists, get caught up, see what I'm about, subscribe if you want to, because all my subscribers are awesome, and without you guys, I would just be rambling to myself. Okay, Lapis Lazuli. Excuse me. I got my information from Crystalpedia, by the way. It connects with the magical powers of the divine, deities, manifestation, and aids in psychic energies. Plus, among other things, psychically, Amethyst. All these stones more or less provide protection of some sort. Amethyst protection connects the spiritual realms, opens cosmic flow of energies, connects the physical world with the higher realms. It connects with the divine, and obviously it protects. Labradorite, it awakens the magical power one may have and stimulates magic. Now, my personal favorite, Merlinite. It stimulates magic abilities, psychic abilities, whereas this is pertained. It opens spirit communication, removes the veil between spiritual and physical, opens one's energy field to its innate capacity to serve as a channel for manifestation. Now, when I was taking psychic development class back in 2012 to 2013, in the last few years of my teacher being there, before they switched teachers, we had stones for a subject, and one of my friends brought in Merlinite. This is the one that's related to the jasper, or the zebra jasper. Since there's 2 Merlinite stones, one of them, I think it's called Black Merlinite, which is just as good as this Merlinite. I am on the lookout for that one too. But this Merlinite the regular one is really hard to come by, and this son of a bitch was $5 where I bought it. So, and I got the biggest piece in the whole thing, so I'm happy for that. And my teacher said that, oh, that's Merlinite, that helps increase your magic. And I knew right then and there I had to have it. Well, as 2 years went on, till 2015 anyway, July I believe, I kind of forgot about it. It was in my subconscious. One day in 2015, I went to the Inner Path where we had the psychic class, and there it was, and I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. And I looked at the price tag, I'm like, $5. God damn. Ugh. Bought it, as you can clearly see. And that makes me happy, because out of all my stones, this is my favorite one. Now, there's a couple of other stones, like amethyst, that was bought by my significant other. This was bought from a friend. This piece of labradorite, bought from a friend. This one I bought on the same day I bought this one, but at a different store called Spiritual Gardens here in Indianapolis. Now, I was reading labradorite for a brief description, and I'm like, reading it, and it gets to a part where it says it helps with magical abilities. And I took a loan, basically, and got it. And, of course, at the time, the store, the Inner Path, only had this in small little pieces like that, which I was still grateful. But flash forward to July, they had bigger pieces at the Spiritual Garden, and for some reason, I know it's kind of weird, but my mind says the bigger the piece, the more power it has. Don't get me wrong, don't misquote me, don't misjudge me, don't do none of that. A small piece can have just as much power as a big piece. It's just my common belief that a big piece has more power to it. Like, if I had a big hunk of malachite, I would put that son of a bitch next to my bed. God only knows what I would do with a big piece of merlinite. That would be on my magical casting altar. Anyway, more or less to the point, drifting off subject here. When I started using these for the one in December 2015, it felt right. Now, previously, I had used my labradorite stone, and ironically a similar spell from number 15 Ziku, but that was in December 2014. So, and it had the same amount of a success. But then with the addition of merlinite and lapis came later. With the addition of this piece, and that, it just felt more complete. Now, my significant other says this is a crutch. I don't see how, personally, if I'm only, making spells and casting them every so often. Granted, March, I did do a lot of magic. I did my 2 revenge spells, and then I did a house protection spell. So, I mean, in total, I used them about 7 times in total. And it helped. I'm not going to deny it. It helped. And I'm grateful that it did. And I think that's about it. Do I recommend using stones for increasing your magical rituals or spells? Yes, that is my opinion. I recommend it highly. Because it's also boosting your spell's energies too. Especially since all these stones use your psychic energy to some form. And manifestation is part of your psychic energy that you use, as well among as your inner and outer energy. Your outer energy, I want to say, is your aura. And your inner energy is your core. You're basically your chakra energy. I don't know. I'm not big on energy. My roommate is. A couple of our mutual friends are. They're energy-based spiritualists. So I'm going to get more information on that. But I highly recommend using stones for these particular stones, or any stone that helps increase your magic abilities for your spell casting. I do recommend the other Merlinite, the Black Merlinite, as well. I'm on the lookout for that. So hopefully I will find one soon. And it will be on my stones. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs up anyway. Subscribe if you haven't, because all my subscribers are awesome. And like I said, without you guys, I would just be talking to myself. And I will see you guys later.